Leaked NSA documents revealed a tool called Dropout Jeep, reportedly capable of hijacking iPhones, accessing messages, mic, location, even when the phone was supposedly off. And while Apple denied any involvement, stating they never worked with the NSA and were unaware of such a program, the capabilities described are a chilling reminder. Underneath your main operating system, iOS or Android, there's another layer, a hidden operating system, often referred to as the baseband processor or modem firmware. And that thing, it can remain active even when your phone appears off. Law enforcement, intelligence agencies, and in some cases hackers, can exploit this feature to keep tabs on you. In 2025, your phone doesn't need a screen to spy on you. It doesn't even need to be on. It doesn't need to show you a notification, or make a sound, or even feel warm in your pocket. Because when you hit shutdown, you're not powering off. You're powering down your trust while the machine underneath keeps working. You just turned your phone off, or at least you think you did. But what if that power button is a lie? What if your phone is still alive? Still listening? Still watching? Even when the screen is dark and you believe it's completely inert. I'm not just being dramatic. There's real tech deep inside your phone that keeps ticking long after you think you've powered it down. It's a subtle but powerful reality that most people are completely unaware of. In 2025, your phone doesn't need a screen to spy on you. It doesn't even need to be on. It doesn't need to show you a notification, or make a sound, or even feel warm in your pocket. Because when you hit shutdown, you're not powering off. You're powering down your trust while the machine underneath keeps working. It's a hidden layer of constant activity, running silently, potentially capturing data without your explicit knowledge or consent. This is Tileris, where we break down the smartest ways to stay private and protected in a hyper-connected world. We're here to pull back the curtain on the digital mysteries that affect your everyday life. Today, we're going deep. We're going to expose some uncomfortable truths about your most personal device, your smartphone. I'm talking about hidden chips, secret signals, government exploits, and why powering off isn't what it used to be. This isn't just about cybersecurity threats. It's about understanding the fundamental design of your mobile technology. Stick around till the end, because I'm not just going to explain what's happening. I'll also show you exactly what you can do to take back control. You'll learn practical, actionable steps to truly silence your device and protect your privacy. Let's start with what most people think happens. You press power off. The operating system begins its shutdown cycle. Apps close, RAM clears, and you feel like everything's gone cold. You see the spinning wheel, then the screen goes black, and you assume it's completely inert, no longer consuming power or sending signals. But here's what really happens. It's a bit more nuanced than a simple off switch. Underneath your main operating system, iOS or Android, there's another layer, a hidden operating system, often referred to as the baseband processor or modem firmware. And that thing, it can remain active even when your phone appears off. This dedicated chip handles all wireless communication, completely separate from your main phone's processor. It manages your phone's communication with cell towers, GPS satellites, and even Bluetooth or Wi-Fi signals. In short, it's the ghost in the machine. So why would they design it this way? It seems counterintuitive to build a device that doesn't fully turn off, right? 2 reasons. 1. Emergency services. Even if your phone is off or has no SIM card, it's often still able to dial emergency numbers like 112 or 911. This is a vital safety feature. The baseband needs to maintain a minimal connection to emergency networks so you can always call for help, regardless of your phone's apparent status. 2. Remote tracking and signals. Law enforcement, intelligence agencies, and in some cases hackers, can exploit this feature to keep tabs on you. Because the baseband processor remains active, it can potentially respond to specific commands or signals, even if your main phone operating system is powered down. Think that's a stretch? Leaked NSA documents revealed a tool called Dropout Jeep, reportedly capable of hijacking iPhones, accessing messages, mic, location, even when the phone was supposedly off. This wasn't just speculation, it was a detailed description of capabilities that leveraged this always-on state. And while Apple denied any involvement, stating they never worked with the NSA and were unaware of such a program, the capabilities described are a chilling reminder. The very architecture of modern smartphones, designed for convenience and safety, can also be leveraged for surveillance. What looks like off might still be very, very on. If your battery isn't physically removed, your phone still has power reserves that can run stealth firmware. This tiny trickle of power is enough to keep those background processes alive, making your phone a constant, low-power data collection device. Let's be real, it's not just about safety. Advertisers, data brokers, even governments, they all benefit from a phone that's never truly off. Because if your phone is never off, your location is never private, your habits are never hidden, your silence is still being monitored. And here's the thing, you gave it permission unknowingly, deep in the terms and conditions you never read. Yes, and that's where things get dark. They don't need access to your OS. They don't even need your password. They exploit the lower-level firmware that still runs after shutdown. These attacks are rare but devastating. And because they bypass traditional antivirus protections, you might never know your phone's being watched. Some malware is built to survive factory resets. It lives in the bootloader, in the recovery partition, even in non-volatile memory that normal users can't touch. This malware activates the moment your phone restarts or pretends to turn off. If you've ever had a phone act strange after wiping it clean, this might be why. And guess what? Some rogue apps in obscure app stores can plant these seeds without you even realizing it. Airplane mode sounds like a safe zone, right? Wrong. Tests have shown that some phones keep certain chips active even when in airplane mode, especially GPS and Bluetooth. So unless you're removing the battery, you're just pressing mute, not power off. So what now? Smash your phone with a hammer? Tempting, but not necessary. Don't worry, you don't need to go full spy thriller to stay protected. But you do need to be smart, because in a world where turning your phone off might not actually turn it off, the old rules don't cut it anymore. Here's what smart people, privacy professionals, security researchers, and even cautious whistleblowers actually do. Step 1. Isolation. When you really need to be off the grid, no signals, no tracking, no background activity, use a Faraday pouch. It's like putting your phone in an invisible force field. No Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth, no GPS, no cell tower pings, just pure silence. Step 2. Don't trust the power button. Powering off isn't always enough. On many devices, especially newer ones, parts of the system can stay active. So if your phone has a removable battery, physically take it out. No power means no hidden processes. Step 3. Choose your device wisely. Some phones are built with privacy in mind. They come with hardware kill switches for the mic, camera, Wi-Fi, and even baseband processors. It's not mainstream, but if you care deeply about control, it's worth considering. Step 4. Clean app hygiene. You don't need dozens of apps listening, tracking, or running in the background. Stick with trusted apps. Avoid side-loading from sketchy sources. And periodically go through your apps like you're cleaning out a closet. If you don't remember installing it, delete it. If it's asking for permissions it clearly doesn't need, revoke them. Step 5. Dig into your firmware. Yeah, it's not glamorous, but your firmware version, the software that runs your hardware, matters. Malware can live here, under your nose, immune to factory resets. Check for unusual updates, install only from official sources, and audit your phone's behavior like your digital life depends on it. Because, honestly, truthfully, it actually does. But above all else, you need cybersecurity tools that actually keep up with modern threats. We're talking real-time threat detection, passive protection that works even when you're not watching. Not just another antivirus, but something smarter, deeper, and built for the world we live in now. Turning off your phone used to be a symbol of peace. But now, it's more like closing your eyes in a room full of cameras. The truth is, you don't own your phone. It owns you, unless you take back control. We're entering a new age, one where awareness isn't optional, it's survival. And that's why Tileris exists, to help you reclaim your digital privacy and fight back with tools that actually work. Want to see next-gen mobile protection in action? Request a demo of our Tileris AI agents and discover how real-time threat detection works. Say goodbye to background snooping. Say hello to true digital silence. And if you found this video eye-opening, like, share, and subscribe so more people get the truth. This is Tileris, and we're showing you the smartest way to stay private and protected. See you in the next one.